Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear students, you're welcome to this class. Once again, we are here. Today is Thursday, and inshallah, as decided earlier, that today it's a presentation day. I'll see who else is ready except Saima. Saima informed me she's ready, and she'll be the first presenter. She will also share her PowerPoint slides. So, Saima, if you are ready, you can get started. Saima, are you ready?
Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
please,
Okay.
please go ahead.
I'm sharing my screen.
You can share the screen. Can you share it?
I have the option.
Yeah, I have enabled you. You will,
Yes, yes.
yeah, just share screen option.
Okay. Okay, sir. Wait a while.
Mhm. What about other people? Meanwhile, while Saima is getting ready, let me know who else is ready. Okay, Saima is ready now, so let's. We will let you speak, and I'm also going to mute my mic. So over to you, Saima, from the beginning. Do not run the slideshow. You are showing everything beforehand. Yeah. Now, once again, please share your slide again. Yeah. Go to the first slide. Yeah. Top. Yes. Now you click on slide. Yeah. Good job. Now go ahead.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay, sir. I'm going to start now.
Yeah.
My name is Saima Arshad, and I'm a Montessori directress. Today, the topic of my presentation is Montessori system of preschooling. Today I am going to discuss a medium of education commonly known as Montessori system. First of all, I'll tell you how many systems of education are there. Secondly, I'll tell you where the word Montessori came from. My next point will be the merits and demerits of this system. On number 4, I'll mention what are the subjects taught here along with the pictures. And finally, I'll conclude my presentation with my opinion. To begin with my first point, I'd like to tell you there are two types of systems here in Pakistan and in rest of the world. Though the name of both the systems are very common among us, but many of us may not have the idea of both the systems. Here in Pakistan, people have mixed up both the systems. That's why many of us know only a little about Montessori system. Kindergarten system, which is commonly known as an educational system, is a traditional and easy to be adopted, but it's teacher-centered system. On the other hand, Montessori system is a bit new and not much easy to be adopted, yet it is a child-centered system. Now, I'll tell you where this word Montessori came from. Actually, this was named after Dr. Maria Montessori, who was an Italian physician, educator, and innovator. She opened the first Montessori school in Casa di, the school was the Casa di Bambini in Rome on January 1907. Actually, this was a house of education for the children who were dumb, deaf, and blind. She adopted numerous exercises to teach such children, and result was remarkable. This success gave her an idea to implement the same exercises on normal children, and that would be of great results. It was her prediction that using of these exercises would result in a great um, benefits. Although the Italian government of that time did not entertained her idea and did not encourage her, but with the passage of time, the roots of this system started to reach every part of the world, and now today, though we have not much knowledge, yet everyone knows the name of Montessori. Now, I am proceeding my point number 3, merits of Montessori system. As I told in my intro, it is a child-centered style of education or instruction. So first of all, it deals with the psychology of a child, and here a child is given the instructions according to his or her mentality. As the child is given individual attention here, that's why this system pulls a below average child up and brings him to an average or an outstanding child. On the top of that, this system doesn't create a force of dumb people who are ready to obey and follow the orders. Instead, it cultivates the habit of thinking and produce creativity in them. Yes, this system does have its demerits. This is a slow one. In a Montessori environment, a directress needs to have patience, and unless her child learns an object with clarity, there is no race between the children. Yes, this is also expensive than kindergarten system. In a model Montessori environment, a directress should not deal with more than 15 children at a time. So automatically more numbers of directresses and materials are required here, and which increases its cost. Now I'd like to tell you that I'd like to tell you what is the method of instruction here. Here instructions are given under 4 subjects. As I told earlier, this way of education deals with the psychology of child. Here is a belief that a child is a complete man at the age of 6. So every minor thing is taught about the practical life. For example, how to pull, push or pick an object, pegging, pouring, etc. All these activities do have their impacts on the physical growth as well. Then sensorial comes. Sensorial material enhances mental growth and thinking ability, like the material which we use here, threading beads, constructive triangles, knotless cylinders, sound boxes, rough and smooth surfaces, pink tower, etc. Now, when a child exercises these 2 subjects of practical life and sensorial, now he feels comfortable with her directress or her instructor, and it is the time then the language is given to the child. Here language varies from region to region. Here in Pakistan we teach only English and Urdu, and it can be any other language in any other region. So over here language is taught through flashcards with pictures and flashcards with vocabulary. I'll not discuss much about the language because this material is commonly known, and it is also used in our kindergarten system. Side by side, we give the instructions of mathematics. Means language and mathematics go side by side. Here we give the instructions through flashcards, counters, rods, bead materials, and some other material. Some of the maths material is also used in kindergarten system. Now I would like to show some pictures. First I'll show the pictures of the material of practical life. You can see here in this picture some frames are there. These include button frame, zip frame, buckle and laces frame. Here children is taught to do these exercises. It increases its pencil holding and the motor and nerves of the hands, movement of the hands. Next, you can see here, this exercise is called pouring water from jug to jug. You can put any other thing also in the jug, but the objective of this exercise is improving eye and hand coordination. Further, when a child gets mastery of this exercise, we extend this exercise and remove one jug and add 3 glasses over here. This is another exercise of practical life. This is called spooning grain. We can put any type of grain in a big bowl, and there are small bowls, and a child has to shift the grain in the small bowls. It also improves the concentration level of a child. These are the pegs which are commonly found in our in everyone's house. We use them for spreading the clothes, wet clothes. But in a Montessori environment, they are used to improve the hand grip and the empowerment of the muscles of a child's hand. They are very useful. I recommend this exercise for every child who is the age of who has crossed the age of 2 years. Now, this is sensorial material here. You can see here. Uh, these are the cylinders. These are called cylinders, and this is the knob of the cylinder. Child has to pick a cylinder and put. He has to insert in the relevant box. These are the boxes. Like, oh, sorry, sir, my screen went. Okay, that was the sensorial material, and this is also sensorial material. These are called color tablets. Here, a child learns the concept of light and dark, and also the concept of matching. This is a constructive triangle. This is also a sensorial material. A pattern is given to child, and he has to, and a pile of triangles is given to him also, and he is supposed to construct the patterns which is given to him. This is not the only one pattern which is given to him. There are number of patterns. This is a wooden material. Uh, these are called rough and smooth surfaces. Uh, it also enhances the power of thinking in a child. Now, these are 3 materials together. The one is called pink tower, and this is the color is a bit changed, but it is brown stairs. And the third one is the same as I showed you earlier. This is I have shown you earlier. These are called knobbed cylinders. Next, these are again color tablets. You can see here a clear sense of grading from light to dark. And this is all mathematics material altogether. The green one cards are number cards. They are sand numbers. They are called sand numbers. And here, these are cards with counters on the right side. And in between these, actually, in the middle, white cards are cards with pictures, and these blue and red are number rods, and at the end of the picture, brown box, you can see a brown box. This is a spindle box. It is used to give the concept of addition and subtraction. Now, I have taken the language material in the last because it is commonly known by everyone. Everyone has the knowledge because it is in use of kindergarten system as well. So there is nothing to tell, nothing special to tell about these cards. There are letter cards. We tell them the letters with the sound. Same material is made for Urdu also. Now, to summarize my presentation, I give my opinion. In spite of all preservation regarding Montessori Montessori system, as it is expensive and a bit slow, I think I am in great favor that we should go for this system. We should not call it expensive because it is not an expense. Instead, it is an investment. If we do now on our children, it will be of a great value in future. And we should not teach our children to be in a race to win with someone, but we should put our children in a way that whatever they want to learn, they should learn it with clarity. Thank you, sir. This is all from my side. And now,
Okay, thank you very much. It was a very, very good presentation. Uh, with regards to time, you nearly spoke for 13 minutes and 37 seconds. I would like to have you people, all the students are here right now, except one or two, nearly, I can see nearly 13 students now. So if anybody would like to make any comment, I would have thought it was a very good attempt, but still you guys can make any comments. So feel free. Please raise your hands and let me know who would like to critique. Saleha would like to critique this presentation. Yes, Saleha.
It's all its presentation is overall very good, but I think when the material of the language shows, there is one activity, nomenclature cards, or this is a very useful activity for children, so this activity must be shown, I think.
Okay, okay, thank you. Good job. Anybody else, please? You could raise hand and
sir, I want to respond.
yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Actually, these are only a few activities which I have shown in my presentation because of time. There are a
Yeah,
number of
obviously,
activities.
I can understand. Obviously, it's not a complete course or complete orientation. I think we should comment on whatever she has presented. We should comment on that rather than commenting on what could have been done. That will be long story. You know, you could have taken 1 hour. Anybody else, please? Okay, so I would say that it was a good presentation. And was it your first attempt? I would say first experience with PowerPoint.
No, it's not my first experience, but I have been teaching very little kids on PowerPoint. That
Okay,
the way of presentation was different over there.
yeah.
It is first time in adult class.
Okay, okay, right. Thank you very much. It was I think it was a very good effort, and I do appreciate. And inshallah, in this class, you will also do it again. Aksa Shabir will also do it again. Others will also do. So anybody else is doing it today? There were 4 people who said they would do it. If anybody is ready, let me know. Otherwise, I'll begin my regular lesson. So anybody else ready for presentation? Please raise your hand. If none, then I'll proceed. Because I think Mavish Gul and Asim Khan, they were also expected today. Asim Khan,
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Waslam, Mavish Gul, yes. What is your plan?
Sir, inshallah, I will present next
Next
week.
week.
I was not at home,
No
so
problem.
I
Next
didn't
week,
prepare. Yes, sir.
we'll do it PowerPoint or oral presentation?
So I will try that I use PowerPoint. Otherwise, on a simple
Okay.
way, I will
Okay.
present.
So
Sir, I was
yeah, try
thinking
to,
about my.
all of you, please try to do it in 10 minutes, okay? Longer than 10 minutes will be difficult because I want to accommodate
Yes,
everybody. So the time limit should be 10
sir,
minutes, okay?
I was confused about my presentation that in which topic I have to prepare about my
It was
routine
actually, it's a
or
problem solution, but you could do it like she here presented her idea and then her opinion at the end. So you could do anything like that, you know. The important thing is that you come forward and make a presentation. Okay.
okay, sir.
So
Inshallah.
like Aksa Shabir shared, that was conversation exchange. She promoted an idea and then question answers. Asim Khan.
Yes, sir. I actually didn't say that I'm going to do it this day. I will inshallah also prepare it in the weekend, inshallah, in the coming weekend, and then I can give that on any day of the like further classes.
Okay, thank you. Fine, clear. So anybody is going to book for tomorrow? Heather Maroof. Heather Maroof?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Very clear now, yes.
Sir, I didn't want to say that I want to present now or tomorrow, but I wanted to say that could you repeat that homework because I was not present on Saturday.
I'm sorry, this is not a very good question that you want me to repeat this, and we could do this at the end. Right now, what I'm asking, please get
Okay,
to
sir.
that point. Right now, I'm discussing. Anybody wants to make a presentation now? If yes, fine. If no, anybody is ready for tomorrow? We are booking the slot now. So anybody wants to do it tomorrow? No. Okay. So this is not like 1 week has gone and you are asking me now what is the topic. This is really not fair, Heather Maroof. 1 week has gone and now when people are making presentation, you are asking me what is the topic. Okay, fair enough. I'll tell you, but you should have asked me earlier. Anyways, let's continue now. I'm going to start our lesson today. All of you get ready. You remember we had started this unit, so we will discuss this now. Let's take a look at this now. This is new unit, okay? This is unit number 6 now. So we have, including this one, we have 4 units to do, okay? It might, we might be able to finish it by 14th of August, I guess roughly. And meanwhile, we'll complete this course and we will also do these presentations from time to time. So here, the photo shows a very early computer. See here, take a look at this. This is the earliest, the picture of the earliest computer, you know. The computer now is very smart. When do you think it was invented? Do you have any idea? This computer, does anybody have any idea when it was invented? Yeah, I know recording is on and I'll keep it on. Okay, so I want to keep it on. I'm going to record the whole lesson. So anybody please, especially Muazzam Latif, he is an IT professional here. Mr. Muazzam, you particularly, would you like to respond to this question? When do you think it was invented, this computer?
No, sir, I don't have any knowledge.
Don't tell me. You are an IT professional. You have no idea? Okay, Saleha, Zahid has some idea. Yes, Saleha.
Sir, it's very first invention of the computer. It's a large rooms contain of the computer.
Saleha, the question is, when do you think it was invented? We all can see it says the photo was a very large early computer. We know that. But
sir, I did not remember exact year.
So you don't know the answer then? Okay.
I forget it basically.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Noshi Amir, what is your answer?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
I think, sir, 1823 or 1834.
18?
Yes, sir.
You mean in the 19th century?
I think, sir, this is a very early computer and
you mean
Charles
to say it was before World War, before First World War, you mean to say?
I think so, sir.
Okay, let's ask Aqsa Asif. She wants to say something. Okay, good job, Noshi. We are trying. Aqsa Asif.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sir, I think in 16th century, in 1626 or 1622, I was confused in these 2 days.
16th?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You guys are, you are blowing up my mind. She was saying 18th century. You went back to 16th century. Mavish Gul.
Sir, I'm confused. That I think so. 1938 or 1934, something date.
You are somewhat closer. Yes, these people have jumped in the I would say in the air somewhere. They were sitting on the NASA rocket. At the Sham Lodhi.
So I was reading ICS that it could be 1937, 1936, or something around about
Yeah,
that
I
thing.
told you, you are somewhat near.
Yeah.
Ehtisham Lodi.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I do not remember the exact date, but I think it's early 90s. I know it, and it's a first generation computer.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Now let's move on. You know, attached to this question is the next question. What famous inventions or discoveries come from your country? So we are talking about Pakistan, and you guys have to think and what famous inventions or discoveries come from Pakistan, if any. Come on, let's think about them. Yeah, any famous discovery or invention. It could be both things, discovery or invention. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh boy. Everybody's silent. It's very unfortunate being Pakistanis. We don't have any list of that. Asim Khan.
Sir, you asked that either it's discovery or invention.
Yeah, yeah,
So, like the difference between invention and discovery is that invention is the thing we create first time,
yeah,
and discovery is the thing that was already created by nature, but we have found it.
yeah.
So
So,
I don't think we have invented anything at that level, like computer or any latest device or like that thing. I don't think
okay.
either there isn't any, or I at least don't know
Yeah. What
about the
about
invention.
discoveries? No idea. Saleh Zahid.
Like we have discovered different ruins, or like that we have discovered few those kind of things. That's it. Ancient
Yeah,
things
we
are
have
discovered
discovered,
here.
ancient civilizations. So, but that wouldn't mean any success, you know. Yeah. Saleh Zahid.
Sir,
It just we make a, I know that thing. We invent a missile by
We
Dr.
invent,
Gunpowder.
yeah, that's a very good thing. See, surprisingly, nobody thought about this. We invented atomic bomb, which is a huge thing, and nobody talked about it. Thank you, Saleha. We invented atomic bomb. We invented so many missiles. So, Asim Khan.
Sir, according to me, that Khalid tank and that like missiles and this atomic bomb, these are not inventions actually.
What
According
are
to
they?
me, they have only actually we have just used the latest technology from different environment, and we have developed it further. We have worked on that, and then we have created one thing. So it's not a proper invention. According to me, this is the thing,
Okay,
because
but
we have not done
still,
that all
no.
that from our own.
Many
Yes.
people, many people who invent different things, so they make use of other people's theories. For example, when Americans first time invented atomic bomb, they drew upon
Yes.
Einstein's theory. So they, you know, in when you have a common knowledge, you capitalize on that. For example, if I invent something new today and I make use of needles and petrol, so you cannot say that because there was a petrol and needle available, you put them together. No, I think this should be considered invention. Yeah, but
Right, sir. But
scientifically
not only that
there could
thing.
be a discussion, but these are inventions. Yeah, okay. Salih Zahid.
That you can say that the camera is now the name of the British people, but it's invented by the Muslim scientist Ibn
I'm talking,
Khaldun.
no, we are talking
First,
about Pakistan. Saleha, please understand the question, okay? We are talking about what discoveries and inventions come from Pakistan. So that you are talking about 500 years ago, the Muslim scientist. Let's move on to number three, question number three. What do you think is the most important invention or discovery in the last 20 years, and why is it important? I think this question should be very easy, and I'm going to ask Said Nabi first of all. Said Nabi, question number three. Take a look at this question. Asim Khan and everybody, please, I know the recording is on and I mentioned that I want to keep it on. No, I want to record the whole lesson, so please, I answered this question. Okay, so question number three is, what do you think is the most important invention or discovery in the last 20 years, and why is it important? Said Nabi, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. The most important mission or discovery in this last 20 years is, I think, the mobile technology.
What
For
mobile?
example,
Mobile phone.
Mobile phone.
Yeah,
Sorry.
mobile technology is means everything is mobile now. We have mobile hospitals, we have mobile labs, but you mean mobile phone?
Yes, mobile phone.
Okay.
For example, sir, I'm now in Makkah Mukarramah and I'm under gym. I take break for to class, and I think now I stay in the class.
Yeah.
Between the distance is between me and your office, I think 405,000 kilometers. And I feel now I'm stay with your site.
Yeah, but this is
This
not
is
because of
my
this is not
feeling.
because of mobile. It's because of the internet, isn't it?
Yes, and this technology.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And why is it important? Okay, let me ask somebody else now. Thank you, Said Nabi. Well done. Who would like to answer this? Why is mobile phone or cellular phone so important? Who would like to respond to this question? Oh, it is. Is it so difficult? Muazzam Latif, yes.
Yes, it provides us ease of communication, and I would say the cheapest way of communication. We can have the video chats, we can have the sharing options, and lots of things that the traveling of data is made easier by the mobile technology. I would say cellular technology, that is the wireless way of communication between people.
Beautiful, Muazzam Latif. You expressed beautifully. It has solved many problems. It is the cheapest and the fastest, quickest, and safest mode of, communication. You can share files. You can share information. Well done. Now we are ready to start our lesson, which is you can understand now what is our topic. So take a look at this now. Here, there are 4 pictures. Take a good look at these 4 pictures. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So discuss this question. What can we make with 3D printers? Are these things expensive? Take a look at that. This is something which has been made from 3D printer. Why do some people need artificial body parts or prosthetic replacements? We call them prosthetic replacements. And can you think of any famous people with prosthetic replacement? So this is what is the topic now. And look at the question. Now look at the photos from the video and discuss the question. What can the boy do with the prosthetic hand? What can the boy do? Think about it. You're going to watch a video now very soon. And also, how do you think the boy feels about the hand? See, the boy probably doesn't have, you can see, you can guess what's wrong with the boy and what has been replaced. And the last question is, what role does the college student in the 4th photo play in this situation? This is the 4th photo and this is the college student. So these are the questions. They should be in your mind before you watch the video. Also, please take a look at this glossary. These are the words you must know before you watch the video. I'm going to play the video, but I will allow you 30 seconds. Please take a look at these words, read them, and you must know the meaning, particularly this word, prosthetic replacement. Go ahead, please silently read them. I give you 30 seconds. Your time's over and get ready for the video now. Okay, so here I'm going to play the video. Please watch the video and let me tell you that the volume level, this is a very sensitive video. the volume level is not very high. So you have to watch it very intently, okay, and very attentively. So I'm going to play it now, just 2 minutes and 50 seconds, slightly lower, 3 minutes. So watch the video, try to understand, and then we will do the activity. There you go.
Ask first grader Holden Mora how his new hand works, and he'll be happy to demonstrate.
So, when I bend my hand in like this, it closes. When I bend it this, it opens.
At 7 years old, he's become an expert on the workings of this novel device made out of plastic for roughly $20.
It's an amazing $20.
It's an amazing $20.
And normally the materials cost about like $1,000.
He's right. Children like Holden, born without hands or fingers, in his case, the fingers on his left hand, often require custom prosthetic replacements costing thousands of dollars. But this inexpensive device was created by a college student using a 3D printer.
Builds it layer by layer.
Senior Jeff Powell studies biomedical engineering at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. He took on the project after learning about Holden from one of his professors.
Hey, try that now.
He used instructions posted on the internet called the Cyborg Beast, then customized it. The 3D printer builds the parts in under 24 hours.
And at the end, you wind up with is this.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So the way this works is it straps onto Holden's hand and onto the end of his forearm. When he moves his wrist in, the fingers close. When he moves his wrist out, the fingers open.
And do that again. Do they have grip strength? So they actually do have grip strength.
Yes.
His goal? For Holden to be able to do things the rest of us take for granted.
To be able to eat dinner while holding, a knife and a fork at the same time. Be able to grab onto his scooter or his bike with 2 hands. Maybe even, swing a baseball bat if we get it that strong enough. I don't want him to be limited by the condition that he was born with.
So this isn't just about a hand for him, is it?
No. It's about enabling him to do anything that he wants to do.
And the payoff for this amateur designer?
When he picked up a cup, you were able to say to yourself, hey, this worked.
Yes.
That had to be a great moment.
Yes. It was nice to see it all pay off.
Powell has now started a crowdfunding campaign to raise money so other kids can get the device too.
Well, I'm actually really happy because I think it's true that once I get the best hand, they'll make more like it for those kids. And then they'll have the best kind of hand too.
Pretty good grip.
11 more children are already waiting for their new hands. For CBS This Morning, Anna Werner, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
This side actually makes it farther.
Okay, so you watched the video, and this video is from a university. Now take a look at this paragraph. Complete the paragraph with the words in the box. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words, and we have blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blanks. So it means as many as 7 students will have a chance to try their luck. But it's not trying luck, actually, it's trying their understanding. So let's get started, and let me see who is the first one. Yeah, take a look at these words and this paragraph and let me know who is the first one and then the second one. And yeah, Heather Maroof is the first one. So Heather, go ahead.
Holden Mora is showing the reporter his prosthetic hand.
Yes, prosthetic hand. Very good. Asim Khan, number 2.
Normally, a hand like this would be very expensive.
Yeah, okay. And then Mehwish Gul. Okay, Mehwish Gul is not. Yeah, okay. Aksa Shabir, number 3. But
normally a hand. Sorry, sir. Normally a hand like this would be very expensive, but a college student made this one for $20 using a 3D printer.
Okay. This one is done.
Yeah, but a college student.
A college student.
Third
right.
one, but yeah, a college student. Yeah.
You started from normally and suddenly jumped here, so it confused me. Okay, no problem. Kanita, Continue, please, from here. Using a...
Using a 3D printer.
Very good. Next, Said Nabi also raised hand. So, Said Nabi.
Sir, I also ready for 3D and
Okay, I'm sorry. No problem. So, I want somebody from here. He wanted Holden. Let me see. Okay, Kanida Lodhi.
He wanted Holden to be able to do normal things like hold a bottle or a knife and fork.
Very good. And then number 6, let me see who would try. Rabia has not spoken anything. Noshi Amir is ready. Noshi Amir.
The project was so expensive that 11 other children are now waiting
For their Muazzam, for their...
Obvious ones, prosthetic hand.
And here also somebody used prosthetic hand. So he's showing the reporter his prosthetic hand, and again for their rating. Okay, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So I think we have messed with 1. So Holden, here you will use Holden Mora is showing the reporter his new hand, because now he's got a new hand. Or otherwise you could use new here, waiting for their new hands, okay? Because when they have these prosthetic hands, they will be their new hands. Previously they had none. Now watch the video again, and we have some more questions. Before you watch the video, I'd like you to quickly read through all these 6 questions. There are 6 questions. Please, all of you, read them silently and get ready to watch the video one more time. Okay, you must be ready now. I think all of you had enough time to read through this. Now let's watch the video one more time. And then after the video, we'll see how you correct these sentences. What is the mistake? So get ready again. Please watch the video.
Ask first grader Holden Mora how his new hand works, and he'll be happy to demonstrate.
So, would I bend my hand in like this? It closes. Would I bend it this? It opens.
At 7 years old, he's become an expert on the workings of this novel device made out of plastic for roughly $20.
It's an amazing $20.
It's an amazing $20.
And normally the materials cost a lot, about like 1,000.
He's right. Children like Holden, born without hands or fingers, in his case, the fingers on his left hand, often require custom prosthetic replacements costing thousands of dollars. But this inexpensive device was created by a college student using a 3D printer.
Builds it layer by layer.
Senior Jeff Powell studies biomedical engineering at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. He took on the project after learning about Holden from one of his professors.
Hey, try that now.
He used instructions posted on the internet called the Cyborg Beast, then customized it. The 3D printer builds the parts in under 24 hours.
And at the end, you wind up with is this.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So the way this works is it straps onto Holden's hand and onto the end of his forearm. When he moves his wrist in, the fingers close. When he moves his wrist out, the fingers open.
And do that again. Do they have grip strength? So they actually do have grip strength.
Yes.
His goal? For Holden to be able to do things the rest of us take for granted.
To be able to eat dinner while holding, a knife and a fork at the same time. Be able to grab onto his scooter or his bike with 2 hands. Maybe even, swing a baseball bat if we get it that strong enough. I don't want him to be limited by the condition that he was born with.
So this isn't just about a hand for him, is it?
No. It's about enabling him to do anything that he wants to do.
And the payoff for this amateur designer?
When he picked up a cup, you were able to say to yourself, hey, this worked.
Yes, yes,
That had to be a great moment.
yes. It's nice to see it all pay off.
Powell has now started a crowdfunding campaign to raise money so other kids can get the device too.
Well, I'm actually really happy because I think it's true that once I get the best hand, they'll make more like it for those kids. And then they'll have the best kind of hand too.
11 more children are already waiting for their new hands. For CBS This Morning, Anna Werner, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
This side actually makes it farther.
Okay, after having watched this video one more time, you should be able to find the mistakes in these statements. I would say it assesses your deeper understanding. So number one, I think Saliha Zahid is ready for number one. Yes, Saliha?
Holden Mora is 7 years old.
Very good. The boy is 7 years old as opposed to 17. Number two, let me see. Heather Maroof, is it for number two or for number one? Yes, Heather Maroof?
I can do both.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeff Powell built the hand using instructions from his professor. This is not correct. He used the instructions given on the net.
Yes,
According to the
instructions from the
cyborg beast.
internet. Good job. Very good. That's a correct answer. Let's go for number three. Aksa Asif, are you trying number three?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The printer builds the part in under 24 hours.
Very good. 24 hours rather than 44 hours. And number four, Rabia, I believe you are trying number four.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam, Rabia.
Holden can hold things with his artificial hand.
So the correct answer is can hold rather than cannot hold. Good job. Number five, I think Muazzam.
Yes, it's
Holden is now raising money to build hands for other kids.
yes, he is. So it's correct.
There's no mistake?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, you don't think so. Let me ask the rest of the class. Aksa Shabbir.
Holden is running crowdfunding campaign to build hands for other kids.
No, that's not a question. Holden is now raising money. That's whether crowdfunding, that is also raising money to build hands for other kids. So do you think what's wrong with it? That is not the mistake what you have pointed out. Let me ask Rabia. Rabia, do you want to try? Who is Holden? Do you know? Yeah?
Yes, the college student, Jeff
Holden,
Paul
exactly.
is now.
Jeff Paul. Actually, Holden is the boy. Boy is not doing the
who got prosthetic hand.
Yeah, Jeff Powell. Jeff Paul is doing the fundraising, or he's raising money, okay? And the last one, number 6. So let me see who would like to try number 6. Okay, Heather Maroof.
Holden hopes other teachers can have the best kind of hands too. It is not correct because he hopes that other kids can have the best kind of hands too.
Yes, very good. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Well done. This activity is over. Let's move on. And we have some discussion points here. Discussion question then. Okay. Think of something in your life which has which was physically very difficult for you to do. How did you learn to do it? Or are you surprised by now happy and excited people the boy in the video is? Why or why not? And what other ways could 3D printers be used to help people? Any of the question, does anybody want to respond to them? If you do, because somebody might have certain experiences. I'm not sure whether anybody has any such experience. If you do, please come forward and share your feelings or ideas. If none, we'll go to the next activity. So let me see, with a show of hand, let me know if you want to express something. Okay, I would have thought so. So let's move to the next thing now. Next page, we are getting ready for a listening activity. You are going to listen to a museum tour about inventions from the Middle Ages. Before you listen, read the words and the definitions below. Complete the sentences with the correct form of words in bold. So first, I want you to quickly read these definitions and this vocabulary, please. Now, please take a look at this vocabulary and these 8 sentences, and let me know who would like to try them from 1 through 8. Okay, Saima Arshad wants to try. Yes.
Sir, for number 1, Al Jazari, I think it's an industrial company, I think so.
You
Mechanical
complete the
industry.
sentence. You complete the
Okay,
sentence,
okay.
please.
Yes, I'm going to complete. Al Jazari invent machines to help with farming, made drawings and gave detailed descriptions of how to build these machines.
So what is your answer?
Invent.
Invent. If you read the sentence.
Okay. Design. It is design. Design machines.
Design.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask anybody else. Grammatically, do you think it is correct? Al Jazari, design.
Designs. That was I was asking that it is a man or a company.
You yourself are saying it's a company.
Okay.
Whether it's a man or a company, what would be the correct answer?
S would be added with this word designs.
Designs.
Al-Jazari
Al
designs
Jazari
machine.
designs machines. Okay, let's accept that. Let's move on to number 2. We'll figure it out. Number 2. Who would like to try number 2? Many hands are up. Aksa Asif, number 2.
Scientific research has proven that genes can affect our health.
Speak loudly, please.
Scientific research has proven that genes can affect our health.
Excellent, good job. Number 3, let me see. Heather Maroof, would you like to try number 3?
Yes, sir.
Heather Maroof.
Scientists hope to, yes, sir. Scientists hope to someday discover the cure for cancer, a cure for cancer.
Excellent, good job. Number 4, Said Nabi.
Sir, I want to answer the first or second question.
Okay, right. Anybody else, please? Heather Maroof.
The China. Sir, can we use here the Chinese invented gunpowder and used it for fireworks?
Gunpowder is something which was not invented. It's a national thing, you know.
Yes,
so. Yeah, Heather Maroof, go ahead. If not invented, then what else will you use?
I think so.
Try.
Discover.
Yeah, okay. Why are you so reluctant? The Chinese discovered. Okay, next one. We will see whether the right word for the gunpowder is discovered or invented. Let's keep going. Kanita Lodi, number 5.
A baby monitor is a device which lets parents watch their baby when they are in a different room.
Good job. Number 6. Let me see who will try number 6. Aksa Shabbir.
It can often take many years to develop a new drug.
Good. That's your field also, so you understand better. Good. Number 7. Number 7. Surprisingly, Mavish Gul is silent today. What's wrong with it? Saim Arshad. Saima, you raised hand, but did you? Okay, Kanita.
Yes, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
For number 7, this diagram isn't very clear. I can't figure out how to put this together.
Very good. The last one, number 8, Mavish Gul. Okay, Mavish Gul.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Wassalam.
Sir, I'm not feeling that, so I am not responding very
I can
well.
understand. That's why I was feeling something is abnormal today. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. But I think, sir, modern technology such as computer and mobile phones has changed our lives.
Excellent. Good job. Well done. Now you are ready for the listening. Okay. Here you have the pictures. Take a look at these diagrams. Obviously, you know, these are 4 different inventions. Match the photos to the inventions. When do you think they were invented? So what is A? Noshi Amir, what is A?
Gunpowder.
Good. And B, Noshi, B?
The crankshaft.
Yes, this is a crankshaft. It is used in, you know, automobile. And this one, C. Let me ask Said Nabi. Said Nabi, what is this C? Said Nabi. Okay, Saleha. Said Nabi, you take too much time responding. You have to be quick. Saleha.
So it's glasses.
Glasses. And B, obviously,
Fountain pen.
the fountain pen. Okay, so now you understand. Let's listen to this audio. Listen to a museum tour which mentions the inventions from exercise number 2. Number the inventions in the order they are mentioned. So you will have to figure out what is first, second, third, and fourth. Let's get ready. Okay, let's listen to it.
Unit 6. 6.1. Welcome to the Museum of Science. The exhibition that we're about to see is called Discovering Medieval Science. As some of you may know, the Middle Ages have often been called the Dark Ages. During this tour, you will find out that they were not. The Middle Ages were an interesting time, and they were full of scientific discoveries. During this time, inventions and technology from India, China, North Africa, and the Middle East were brought to Europe. Inventions and machines designed by medieval scholars made a great contribution to society, and many are still in use today. And some of these inventions are very common. For example, the first fountain pen was made in 953 in Africa. Before then, people used bird feathers and ink to write with. This method would often leave your fingers and clothes covered with black ink. So, the first fountain pen had a small container with ink inside and did not stain people's clothes or fingers while the user was writing. You can see a model of this fountain pen in room 11B. In the same room, you'll find early examples of glasses. Glasses were invented in Italy in the 13th century. No one knows who invented them. The first glasses were held in front of the eyes or balanced on the nose. They were developed to help people with bad vision to read. But let's now move on to some other inventions. In rooms 12A and 12B, we have works by the great medieval engineer Al-Jazari. Al-Jazari lived in 12th century Turkey. His work, The Book of Knowledge of Ingenious Mechanical Devices, lists 100 different machines with instructions and diagrams explaining how to build them. In this exhibition, you can see models of some of the devices which were designed by Al-Jazari. Here, you can see his mechanical clocks. Water and weights make the clocks work. However, his most important invention was the crankshaft. The crankshaft is a long arm which allows machines to move in a straight line. It was first used for watering gardens and fields on farms. In more modern times, a crankshaft is used in car engines. As we move along, you'll find one of the most important inventions of medieval times. This invention has changed the history of the world in ways that we can't even imagine. It's one of the 4 great inventions of Chinese culture, gunpowder. Gunpowder was invented in the 9th century by Chinese scientists who were trying to create a powder which would make you live forever. They weren't successful, of course, but their attempts led to the invention of fireworks and weapons. The first instructions on how to make gunpowder were written in the 11th century by Zheng Gongliang, Ding Du, and Yang Weide. The invention of gunpowder has changed the way we fight wars. It changed the outcome of many medieval battles and affected the history of the world. Many people think gunpowder is the most important invention in history. Now, let's move to the next room, which is all about medieval medicine.
Okay, so it was a very useful and very interesting, I would say, radio program. What was the first one? Anybody? It shouldn't be very difficult. Muazzam Latif. Okay, Muazzam Latif, the first.
Fountain pen.
The fountain pen. Second.
Glasses.
Third.
Crankshaft.
And fourth, gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Okay, I would like to end this lecture or this lesson today with 2 important info. The first one is, if you recall the museum tour and the kind of instructions you just listened to, did you notice the speaker was speaking so slowly and clearly? He was articulating every word in such a way that even if, for example, somebody does not know English very well, would be able to figure out what he's saying. In public speaking, it's always a good idea to speak slowly, articulate your every word clearly, and fluency. Please do not construe fluency as speed. Fluency does not mean speed. It actually means natural and spontaneous kind of talk, without much trouble, without much difficulty. That is what it means. Okay, number 2, I would like to inform you that from today up until we finish the course, to help you prepare better and to find out your weak areas, we will be conducting some progress tests. This will be, you can call them progress tests, you can call them practice tests. You will receive them. They are like developed by our own team. We have a team now, quality assurance team, headed by Ms. Shafak Arij, and she's going to develop these tests, and 3 to 4 tests every week you will receive, and one test will have like between 40 to 50 questions. All of them will be multiple choice. The first test you're going to receive, it'll be about prepositions and adjectives. It's not it's not very simple. It's for advanced levels, and wherever you make mistake, you will be able to find your mistakes, and then you can do your self learning. It is simply to help you highlight your weaknesses. And the next one will be coming up, which we are working out, and you will receive maybe with over this weekend you will receive. That will be about modal auxiliaries, the use of may, might, can, could, should, shall, have to, must, had to, all this, So we will be sending you on WhatsApp. What you will have to do actually, when you click the link, it will directly take you to our Google Drive, and the test will be there. You simply, for every test, you will need between, roughly 30 minutes uninterrupted. So per day, like in the whole week, we will send you 3 to 4 tests. So per test, you need around maximum 30 minutes. If you could do it maybe in 20 minutes, but you will have to do it. We will also be able to see your progress. You will also know, and you will figure out whether one area is your strength or weakness. If you find something is strong, you will feel relieved. If it is something is your weakness, you will have to work on it. Okay, how do you think about this idea? It is just to facilitate your homework. So I would like to hear from you, and then I'm going to end this class, but I just wanted to alert you that all of you are going to receive this.
So I think it's an excellent idea.
Okay.
We were missing it.
Yeah, okay, inshallah. Because, this is a pioneer class. All students know Haider Maroof, Asim Khan, and who the ones who I started with. It was Asim Khan and Haider Maroof, and I think Muazzam Latif. You were also pioneer, but you were in the IELTS class. So we are now learning, and alhamdulillah, we are doing things for the first time. We are gathering ideas. We want to make this online a successful experience. We are getting better every day, alhamdulillah, and for the new generation, for people who will be coming in the future, we will have better ideas, inshallah. Okay, so this is what we are piloting now, and you are supposed to give us feedback. If you discover there is any typo, any question is confusing, anything, please provide me the feedback, and on the basis of your feedback, we'll further improve this system. Okay, thank you very much, all of you. It was nice, and we have recorded the whole lesson. Thank you very much. 2 participants reminded me that the recording was on. I deliberately left it on because I wanted to record the whole lesson, because a number of students, new students, they have no idea, and they ask us, how is it possible to have an English language class online? So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to upload this on our YouTube channel, and we'll simply send them the link, and we'll say, take a look at this. This is how we run the class, and they will have a better idea, because they keep asking, and I feel speechless. How can I explain to them in 1 or 2 sentences how is the experience like? So once they take a look at this video, they watch it, they will have a much better idea. Okay, so if there's any question, please feel free. Otherwise, I'll have to end this class. Yes, Mavish Gul, do you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that if we can also take this recording, or you can send us this recording.
It will be available on our YouTube channel, but if you can watch it and you can send it to anybody, you can send the link to anybody. So, but if you want it personally, I can share it with you, but I would prefer that you pick it up from our YouTube channel and spread it around. Okay.
So actually, I want to say that I try to say that every lecture after this class, or you can say that after upcoming days, you recorded all the lectures, and it's my request, sir, that it's
Mavish, it's not an easy job. Mavish, we are running 11 to 12 classes every day. Even if I record this lecture, once we record the lecture, it takes 1 hour in conversion. So, and it takes too much space. We are running 11 classes every day, for example. If we record within 1 week.
So some people doing this now, Al Huda's like different platforms, they are posting their lectures on FB page. So it's also promoting.
Look here, Mavish Gul, that is a different thing. that is a different thing. This
Yes,
one
sir.
is a different stuff, you know. So we are not going to post every lecture as a model. We will put one or two. We are not going to record.
Yes, sir.
That Al Huda is
Okay.
a different thing. I have my own. I put my lectures separately. There is a web TV, but that is not about English language learning. Okay, if I put every day, you know, people will get fed up, because if I'm putting 11 lectures every day, no, the people, that is, you know, Al Huda, people are motivated, and through their motivation they want to learn. English language learning is something different, and for us it is not possible, because they have lots. I know they have a big team. We are, this is the new experience. They have been doing it for the last 20 years. I know initially they made audio cassettes, and they used to send them all
I
over
know,
the
sir, you
world.
are so
I
much
know
busy,
that.
but
I know
I'm just
Dr.
trying to say that. Yes,
I
sir.
have known Dr. Farhad Hashmi for 20 years, so I know that. But I agree with you. Maybe later on we will do
Sir,
this.
sometimes we miss some part of lecture, or you can say sometimes we miss
I'm
your
deliberately
words.
not
That's
doing
why.
it. I'm deliberately not doing it. Pakistani students are very lazy, and it will become another excuse. Okay, what? So what? If I miss the lecture, I will watch it online. So watching online is something else, and participating is something else.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Rightly
sir.
pointed out, I deliberately don't want to put it online, because 50% of the students, they will miss the class, and only this plea that no problem, they can watch it online. But this is interaction. This is not watching. This is not a program that you can watch. You
Okay,
have
sir.
to interact. You have to participate. Yes, Aksa Shabir?
Okay, sir.
Aksa Shabir?
Sir, when I joined the class, you were saying that Akshay Shabir will give presentation again. So I want to ask that do I have to prepare another topic and give the presentation
No,
some
no,
other
no, no.
day?
It was decided. You mentioned that you want to make it a better one. So if you want to try one more time,
Okay, okay. I thought maybe another one. Okay.
yeah, no problem. You make another one. Okay. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you
sir.
very much, all of you. Heather Maroof, yes, what is it, Heather?
Yes, sir. You said that you would repeat that homework regarding those presentations. So can you please repeat the homework?
The homework was, yeah, okay, let me first stop the recording. Okay, the homework was in this book, you know, this is really, what was the homework? Let me show you now. Yes. When we finished this unit, the homework was give a presentation to a group of students about an idea for a health product or program. But then we made it easy that you could take any idea. For example, the presentation was, uh, the task was to make a presentation to a group of students, like to your class, about an idea for a health product or a program. Now, Aksar Shabir converted it into, she talked about conversation exchange. And similarly, Saima Arshad today made her presentation. So you can have your own idea and make a presentation. It could be an oral presentation, or it could be a PowerPoint presentation, whatever you think. So if you want to take the screenshot, you can take a screenshot along with these questions. Take a screenshot now.
Sir, I cannot see your the screen that you have
Oh,
shared.
I'm sorry, I didn't share it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Now, please take the screenshot now.
Yes, sir. I have taken the screenshot.